Court attention. All rise. Superior Courts number 11 of the State of New York. The Honorable Judge William Heath presiding.
People of New York versus Karen Andre.
Ready, Your Honor. Ready, Your Honor.
Clerk will draw a jury.
You are the panel from which the jury will be selected to try this case. 12 will be drawn. As I draw your names, please answer present and step up here and receive your instructions from Judge Heath. Beth Borger. Present. C.J. Boyd.
Present. I think I put my foot in.
Sherry Harrington.
Yes, I guess.
Tina Wilkins. Carrie Hayes. Present. Katie Jackson. Laura Engelman.
Laura Engelman.
Megan McDowell. Kevin Huther. Jerry Sapp. Professor Goff. Susan James.
Oh, well, there you go.
Please stand and raise your right hands. Do you swear to well and fairly try this case and render a true verdict, so help you God? Say, I do. I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are the jury that will try this case. At its close, you will retire to the jury room and vote upon your verdict. You will determine whether Karen Andre is guilty or not guilty of the murder of Bjorn Faulkner, and her fate rests in your hands. The district attorney may proceed.
Your Honor. Men and women of the jury. On the night of January the 16th, near midnight, a body came hurtling through space and crashed, a disfigured mass, foot of the Faulkner building. He was thrown, or leaped, from the roof of his own luxurious penthouse. The defense will claim that it was a suicide, that this great man was unwilling to bend before his creditors and acknowledge his ruin, that he found the fall from the roof of the tallest building in the world shorter and easier than the descent from his throne as world financial dictator. A few months ago, behind every big financial transaction in the world stood this well-known figure, with kingdoms and nations in one hand, and a whip in the other. And why should he commit suicide? No one suspected that a gigantic swindle lay at the foundation of Faulkner's enterprises. No one suspected that the entire business world was in danger of a heart attack. But a few days after his death, the earth shook from the crash of his business. Thousands of investors were stricken with paralysis when that monstrous heart stopped beating. 2 women ruled his life and his death. Here is one of them, Karen Andre, his efficient secretary and notorious fellow swindler. But there was another, one whom fate had sent him for his salvation. This is the lovely girl who is now his widow, Nancy Lee Faulkner, the only daughter of John Graham Whitfield, our great philanthropist. Faulkner thought that he had found new life in the innocence of his young bride. He was going to start all over. And the best proof of that is that 2 weeks after his marriage, he dismissed his secretary, Karen Andre. He was through with her. One is not easily through with a woman such as Karen Andre. We can only guess what hatred and revenge smoldered in her heart. No, Bjorn Faulkner did not commit suicide. He was murdered. And the state contends that he was murdered by the woman that you see before you. That on the night of January the 16th, Karen Andre took her revenge. That is what we are to prove. Our first witness will be Dr. Kirkland.
Dr. Kirkland, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
What is your name
Thomas Kirkland,
and your occupation?
medical examiner of this county.
In the course of your duty, what were you called upon to do on the night of January the 16th?
I was called to examine the body of Bjorn Faulkner.
And you found a body greatly mangled by a fall.
Yes.
Was that all?
No. Further examination revealed a bullet wound between the 4th and 5th interspace in the region of the heart.
And what did you determine as the cause of death?
It was impossible to determine. It could have been the wound or the fall.
In your opinion, could a .32 caliber bullet have caused that wound?
Yes, it could.
How long had Faulkner's body been dead when you examined it?
I reached the body about a half an hour after the fall.
And judging from the condition of the body, could you say exactly how long it had been dead?
No. Owing to the cold weather, the blood had coagulated almost immediately, making the difference of several hours impossible to determine.
Therefore, it is possible that Faulkner had been dead for longer than half an hour.
It is possible.
Then it is, in fact, possible that Faulkner was dead before he fell from the penthouse roof.
Yes.
That is all.
Now, you had stated that it is possible that Bjorn Faulkner had been shot and killed before he leaped from the penthouse, Dr. Kirkland. But can you state positively that he died as a result of that bullet wound?
No. Owing to the condition of the body, it was impossible to determine.
Now, is it possible that Faulkner was conscious and able to move after he had been shot?
Yes, it is possible.
So he could have shot himself and then leaped from the penthouse.
He could, yes.
That is all, Dr. Kirk.